everyone, today I'm sharing a skin cream recipe with you guys, and it's quite different to the one that I shared a while back, green tea I think, because this one isn't purely oil based. It has some water in it which allows it to absorb better, and it's better for a day cream and for people that have kind of oil prone skin. So I hope this is useful for you guys. The combination that I'm using is lavender and vanilla bean, and that's just one of my absolute favourite combinations. It's such a delicious smell and it has a lot of benefits for your skin as well. Lavender oil is good for improving your complexion and nourishing your skin, and it's also good for obviously adding a nice smell as well as preserving the mixture. And vanilla bean is just, don't even get me started on how good that smells, I love it. But it's also really good for your skin as well and helping to protect it and regenerate it. I also use coconut oil, which obviously is really good for your skin. I use some almond oil, but you could use avocado. I also use a small amount of calendula oil, which is completely optional, but it's a good anti-inflammatory and it's good for combating things like acne. I also use some wax and some distilled water and some vitamin E oil for its anti-aging benefits as well as being a preservative. So to start with, I get a glass bowl and I add into that about 1.5 tablespoons of wax, about 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, about 6 tablespoons of almond oil, a teaspoon of calendula oil, a teaspoon of vitamin E oil, about 10 drops of lavender essential oil, and then I get some boiling water and pour it into another bowl to place this bowl over top, effectively being a double boiler, and allow it to melt. So then pour your oil mixture into a blender and allow it to cool down to room temperature. At this point I'm also adding my vanilla beans, so I add about half a pod of vanilla beans and allow that to continue cooling down until it's kind of a malleable consistency still, but it's room temperature. And what I would completely recommend here is that if it's a warm day or anything like that, I would go into a cool space, because the blender is going to heat up the mixture and you want the temperature at which you're working with the mixture to be a kind of general representation of the temperature that the mixture is going to be exposed to after it's finished. And then you want to start blending up the mixture once it's room temperature, and take your half a cup of distilled water and pour it in there really slowly, really gently for a couple of minutes, just kind of dripping it in there, and it will emulsify with the oils, and once you turn the blender off you'll have a nice creamy lotion and it's completely emulsified and it won't separate. So this is a really gorgeous cream. It absorbs nicely once you put it on your skin and it just smells delicious and it's really good for your skin. So then you have your finished skin cream, and as you can see it's pretty easy to do, and you can leave out the calendula oil and just replace it with a teaspoon more of almond or avocado oil or whatever. And with the finished lotion you can just store it in the cupboard and leave it in a cool dry place. It doesn't need to be refrigerated or anything like that, and it just is such a lovely consistency. I really like it. So I hope you guys found this useful and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.